Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of the D302 podcast.
Did I name it D302, D301 on stream?
It's D302.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
I'm your host, Lucas Vargas, co-host
Addi.
Like he mentioned, we are streaming on Twitch. We will
At Yo Addi.
at Yo Addi.
With 3 eyes.
ADDIII.
Go.
So yeah, this is our first episode together.
First episode. We had 2 test streams.
They work pretty well together.
Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
Did we really do a stream on Sunday?
We did.
That's crazy because we moved in Friday.
Yeah, we moved in Friday. We rearranged the room because it was pretty tight in here. We didn't really know how we were going to be able to fit this table and this all the equipment and stuff. But what we ended up doing was move the desk around, and then we bought a 6-foot table, and we got this shelf. For those, we are on YouTube, by the ways. YouTube at the D302 podcast. Yeah, we got this shelf. If you're watching the video version, you tuned in for the last 2 streams. You know, we didn't have a shelf. It was pretty bare bones back here, but we ended up getting one, and I think it looks pretty nice. But if you're just on Spotify, I'm sorry.
You know what I wish I did actually? Is I wish I had documented it visually from when we moved in, starting the little podcast corner.
I see what you're saying. So like when both desks were back over here.
Yeah. Or I wish I had taken some like before or after photos. That would have been cool too, you know?
Yeah, well, I think it's just the same like how you were saying earlier, how like you wish you were recorded like part of our first year together.
Mm-hmm.
And we could, because I think that is always cool going back and looking at like the evolution of things.
I'd hard agree with that.
Right.
Yeah. But I guess going into some introductions here, right? Because Lucas mentioned I'm Addi, and my other friend here, emphasis on friend, is Lucas Vargas. And we started as roommates back in freshman year of college. And it's not like I'm saying that as if it was a long time ago, right?
1 year ago.
But now we're sophomores in college. But what was it? We were over there in Commonwealth. And
we go to Northern Kentucky University.
Yeah, that is important. We were over there in Commonwealth, and we had the smallest room ever, man. Like, it went from the scuffed people on the floor, the bathrooms, the dining, the rooms, the maintenance, like everything you could name, it went bad. Everything went bad. And now we got like an upgraded kind of like, we got it bougie now, you know?
We do have a large room. Someone on our floor ended up coming over earlier, and they were even just saying how big like our room is compared to theirs. And that doesn't make sense because we share the room together, or we share the floor together. But
do you think he has a smaller room than us? Maybe he just wasn't following. Maybe he has more stuff.
That's true, because he does seem to have a lot of stuff. Because he like just his major, he's like an audio major and stuff.
He's probably got hella instruments in his room.
So I wonder if maybe that's why. But like, okay. Also, theory number 2. You can't see behind the camera. There's not a wall per se. You know, you got a little bit, and then there's a wall. We used to have a dresser up against the wall. We took the dresser and put it in one of our closets. Then we ended up moving my desk behind the camera. And Addie's desk is actually right there.
Acts as like the central station for everything that's working here. Everything's going right over there.
And so now we ended up having like room for a whole podcasting corner. We have like this 6-foot table. And I wonder if like, you know, you come in here and I guess we've organized it really well to the point where I think it makes the room look bigger than it actually is. Because surely, like, I think that's kind of crappy if they did give us a larger room and him the same, like they're charging him for the same room type, but giving him a smaller room.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'd agree, right.
I mean, we have the same bathrooms. I wasn't sure, because you know how in our floor plan, right, you could have either had the full bathroom, half bathroom, or was it no bathroom?
I think they only had the full and half bath.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. And I don't know. We got lucky with the full bathroom.
We did. We didn't even mention what hall we're staying in. You said we were in Commonwealth last year. Now we're in Callahan. This is making no sense to anyone that doesn't go to Northern Kentucky University. But just know that Callahan's pretty big residence hall.
Shit, a little expensive if I might add.
Even though the government pays for both of our actually
we still have bills to pay.
we
So as of now, I don't know what date it's 23rd or something.
yeah, 23rd.
We're still like fast food. I don't know what happened to fast food this year, but both Lucas and our fast food got messed up this year.
They're still not processed, and the first due date for we you can do the installment plan. Right now, I have $2,000 that was due yesterday. I did not pay that. I couldn't afford that. I'm sure you couldn't afford that either.
Nah, mine was a little bit more than 2. No, I could not afford that.
So we were pretty sure we're not gonna get kicked out.
Pretty sure.
We're hoping.
Maybe we can reference this on the next few episodes of like, oh yeah, now we're homeless doing a podcast out of
the Addi Mobile.
The Addi Mobile, yeah.
Holy moly! If you don't hear from us, or the quality gets real scuffed here soon, just know that they kicked us out.
Yep. This either might be the first episode with maybe one more after, or this might be the last episode. We'll have to see.
I have faith. For those on the audio version, I just want to point out how cool this mixer is. So I'm hoping that a few of my friends have came over for my first podcast, that Two Dummies One podcast.
I can't even remember it, man.
Anyways, we could not afford equipment like this. How much does this cost? Let's start flexing on everyone.
I'm not flexing on anyone. It costed like it was a little price tag, you know.
And because of that, we are now able to have a few different sound effects. I really hope this works.
I bet he was like, I was cried at, bitched at. We needed this. The fart noise, bro.
The fart noise has been highly requested from our first few streams, including by me. I really wanted that sound. You know, we have things like crickets and we have rim shots. We don't have fart noise.
No, we have fart noise.
I'm saying we didn't have fart noise.
Oh.
We also have censor. I think that's pretty funny too. I think
Lucas likes to talk about because for the new people, right? First few episodes were scuffed, but there was a few topics that were a little weird that should have been censored out because Lucas may or may not have. Okay, I was censored, but Lucas may or may not have exposed himself for let's say some interesting things.
Interesting topics, yeah. That we are not going to get into right now. But
sorry, Lucas's mom. I know that's why you did it.
So, all right. So I got my laptop with me right here. I think it looks pretty professional. I don't think it's a few $1,000s mixer right here. I think the laptop.
Few thousand? Dang, how much money you think I got?
I thought you were making bank over at the forklifting job.
Nah, I mean I made money, but not to drop $2,000 on a mixer.
$1,000?
Little under $1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I mean, it like this thing can do work with instruments. Whenever if we let's say we bring over a guest, right?
Right.
If they want to hook up their instruments and we can have them on their microphone too, they could do like shows or they could show off their project. You know, that'd be cool.
Oh, okay. I like that idea
Because
we do have a few musically inclined friends that.
Whoa, that was a lot of big words.
Musically inclined.
Musically, friends who are interested in music. My friends are not as intelligent as your friends, so I have to dumb it down for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, Addy, I think it's just you. I feel like we had another.
What?
There was like another instance last night on the pod. Was it last night on the pod?
I think it was the night before. I think I have a hunch. I know what you're referencing, but I'm not sure.
I can't remember. But I said a word that you said was too big for you.
Oh, I remember that. I don't remember the word though, but I remember that.
You remember being humbled?
Yeah, I do remember being humbled. If we can say it like that. That's fine.
But all right, so we have introductions. I feel like we should give a little bit more of an introduction than just our names and college. Like you can just tell me about your major. Anything else?
Oh, I'm a CS major right now, the second year in computer science,
Computer science.
and now I haven't really hit my major yet. If that makes any sense. First year was a bunch of gen eds. I'm a little far behind in math, so I'm trying to. That's a catch up game. Like that's a whole other problem and a half. But I'm trying to catch up in math. But after this year, so going into my junior year, no, not even junior year, like even just after this semester, I'll have a very strong foundation on, I guess, what CS is and learning, getting exposure to these different languages and everything.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, you want to tell them about your English major?
Okay. So when I first joined NKU, when I came here as a freshman, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do. I still have no idea. I do have a major picked out though. So, I was flirting with the idea of like an English major or
Flirting. Who the frick said flirting with the idea of an English major? You flirting with it.
what?
My bad. Continue, bro.
Right,
My
right,
bad,
right.
My bad.
So, anyways, I also was debating between that or an EMB major, an electric media broadcasting major.
Was you flirting with it though?
I was heavily flirting with that one too.
Okay.
And then come halfway through the semester and I start taking some more graphic design classes. And am I too loud?
I don't know. I keep going. You're fine though. You're good. Keep going.
And so I ended up I declared that as my major, graphic design. I think the official title is like visual communications and design degree, but like graphic design. And I okay. So I have a few, I guess, stories, about this journey I'm on. So I had to take a few art classes for it. I'm taking Art 130, which is creating visual form, and Art 135, creating visual order. Holy cow. I just feel so out of place in those classes. And I've only gone to each of them once. And I go in there, we sit down. And the teacher comes in there and we start doing some icebreakers. And the icebreaker for this one is literally like, your name, your pronoun, where you're from. And then she goes on to what medium you like to use to create art.
Medium? That's again,
Man,
big
okay,
words,
come on.
dog.
I'm going to
Big
buy you a
words.
thesaurus and for Christmas.
It's crazy because I know words that you don't know. And you just use big English text words,
Because I'm an English major, right?
Hey, point proven.
Anyways.
You talking about like programs to use, right? Like what, like pencil, paper, digital,
Right, yes.
clay, or whatever.
And yes. So like how you
I'm explaining it for my friends so
Okay.
they can understand.
How you make art. And so like people are going around they're weird. They're weird. I pray to God that they're not watching this podcast right now or somehow like just see this, but they're weird. And they're maybe it's just artists in general. And they're like,
damn, you just
no, because I also have a few art inclined friends. I'm actually hoping they're watching the pod.
I'm playing with you.
But no, they're like, there's no greater feeling than having an ink and a piece of paper in your hand and you just make the most beautiful masterpiece. And they're all like this. They're all like, there's no greater feeling than taking a lump of clay and just molding it in your hands to create art. And she gets to me. I don't make art. And I'm like, they just put me in here because I wanted to be a graphic designer. I Googled it. It says you don't need to really have art skills, I guess, per se, like in the traditional sense, to be a good graphic designer. They say it helps. But like, just no, I'm not going to be any Picasso. Like it's stick figures.
When you were in I think it was middle school is when they started doing it, but they made us make clay pots and like, you remember that, right?
Right.
So I remember I made one and I made this cool ass design on it, cool, like, right? Like it looked cool and everything, but I think I left it in the stove for too long, or like I left it, the oven, the clay brick oven. I left it in there for something like too long or something, and it just came out looking so bad. So I remember like it was a gift from my mom, I was like, hey, there ain't no way she gonna see this one. So I just threw it away at the end of the class.
I think she would have loved it either way, bro.
I mean, looking back at it, I'm sure she would have, but would I have loved it? Because I know she would have put that
It's
on
not
top
for
of
you.
she would have put it on top of the shelf. So every time I would have gone home, I would have seen it. And it's like, I made that. And it just looks bad. Bad. So bad.
Well,
Unlucky. Tell them the part where when they came around to you and what you say.
how I'm a graphic designer.
Oh, did you already say it?
Yes.
I wasn't listening.
So yeah, like I said, I was just like, yeah, I don't really make any art per se. Do you count a podcast as art?
Yeah, everything's art.
Real.
In
All right,
some
then,
way, shape,
I
or
guess-
form. I think so, yeah.
I guess my favorite medium to use is my voice.
That sounded so lame. But sure,
Okay,
man. Yeah, that works.
dude.
That
I don't
works.
know why. I don't know why you had to say that.
You know, my favorite medium in art?
What?
Photography
That yeah.
and cinematography.
Using a camera.
Yep, the
Pretty nice.
camera, yeah. Nothing feels better than clicking the shutter of my camera button and seeing the perfect digital masterpiece it creates. Did I sound like him?
You did. Oh my god. Okay. Now that I know what you were going for, now that I know who you were
Was he
imitating.
finna flame me?
Yo, I was for real about to
Oh,
like go off on
no.
you on the pod. I was like live on air. You were about to be like absolutely destroyed. But yeah. Do we talk about him?
Who's him?
M.
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 M? Oh, that's on you, man. I have no connections to him.
Dude, okay.
Well, what
You
if he sees this one day? The
Well,
one
okay. I'm
random
not
ass
gonna.
guy.
I'm not gonna flame him. I'm not gonna flame him.
Hey, go ahead, you do you, man. I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't know. We made some films last year with this guy. I made some films last year with this guy, and he was just a weird guy. That's it. Like
He was a weird guy.
like the second day meeting him, he took me to his house to film a murder scene, and I was gonna be tied up for part of it.
Yeah, wasn't your family concerned you were going to like actually
Yeah.
get harmed?
No, I ended up like I don't know. Like I went to the house and I was like making note of everything just in case things went south. I was like, all right, now this is an exit. This is an exit. What if this is locked? How do I get out of here? Could I throw this through a window to help break the window and escape? I don't know. Does anyone else think like this? I know we
Not
had
really. Like if I'm
Oh.
going to like the homie's house, I'm not finna think about how
Dude.
to like
a
break
homie,
out of the
that
homie's
you've
house.
known for years. I don't go over to Garrett's house and plan on breaking out of Garrett's house.
Yeah, I think about how to break into the homie's house.
What?
Hypothetically speaking, you know. Anyways, but like if I don't know this guy, you know, I'm not gonna go to his house like that. You know.
I get that. I get that.
I mean, that's just me though.
Maybe I have bigger cojones than you.
That's not the word I would use, but sure.
But yeah, so I ended up going over there. Things ended up turning all right. He ended up being a good guy.
I remember his future projects that were like,
A bit too ambitious.
yeah. I mean, I think that's the right word to use.
Really? You know the word ambitious?
I have a good understanding.
Okay.
I might have a good idea of what ambitious is.
But yes, anyways, I do hope to make more projects with him.
And depending on when this video gets uploaded, or it'll get uploaded here. But the next video, I think I have a video I want to do with Lucas, and it's trying all of the Arizona tea, like the teas, you know, the tall cans.
Right.
I want to get as many flavors as I can, and then let's make a video on which one's the best, like a S through F tier, right? So I want to give that a shot.
Where would that be uploaded? Would you like to?
I think that'd be on Life Addy or D302, or well, we'll see.
If we do it for a podcast episode, would you want to do it for a podcast episode? Would the D302 fan base like to see a podcast episode of us drinking Arizona flavors, different Arizona flavors, and ranking them tier list style?
Maybe. But also, I think that'd be cool in a video format too, because it'd be like 15 minutes.
True.
Cool B-roll of just us opening the cans, like the cans looking cool, you know, and then ranking them. But we could do it maybe in both.
Well, I guess once we decide, we'll be able to tell them, be like, hey, check it out on YouTube channel Life of Addy, or check it out now because it's the D302 podcast.
Oop.
Episode 2. So, did you say everything you wanted to say? Because I
Have
feel
I
like
introduced myself? I think I can only do so much. I can only say like you'll figure things out as we go. You know.
Right? Yeah. We
I
don't want
think
to
I'm
give
the more intelligent one. That's not including English. I remember. Okay, tangent. Side note. I'm in pre-calc, right? My math class, I'm almost in calc, and Lucas comes back first day after school. Tell me, what was you guys had to like count tallies on a whiteboard?
So chapter 1, I'm taking mathematics for liberal arts. Chapter 1, mathematics of elections. Sorry, I thought I had a burp. Anyways.
Nice, bro.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
You mute. Never mind. Just keep it.
Anyways.
Keep telling the story.
So we go through a few examples today, and my lord, man, I'm literally being charged almost $10,000 per semester for this. It's literally he gives us a bunch of data. Yes, he gives us a bunch of data for like an election, like a mayoral election.
Yeah.
Say. And we have to determine who's the winner just by looking at like, okay, Mayor A got 10 votes, and like because we added them up. Then we add up Mayor B's votes. Okay, Mayor B got 15 votes.
So it's like
Mayor B wins, and then we move on to the next.
Ah, man, I wish it was like that, man.
I see. The thing is, okay, I know I'm complaining about it. It's easy, but I almost wish it wasn't.
You know, I feel that.
But I guess at the same time, I don't like in my career. I don't think I'll really use math per se.
Yeah.
Like I know like there's a whole like the geometry and stuff like that with the design, like the big giant swirl. You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, sure, maybe, but like, will I ever really know statistics?
It might just help you for like, cause I think most art majors they get like a minor in like business or something, right? Cause I think some of them want to create their own studio or business or project or something, right?
But I'm minoring in E&B.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Is that once I'm done with my major, I just need to take one more math class, and then I'll have a math minor.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah, of course. That'll just be my minor.
I think that's pretty cool.
No, I hate math.
Brother, you picked the wrong degree.
No, it's because it's an engineering.
You picked the wrong degree to go into.
Engineering discipline, man. But you know what's gonna look nice after?
The
paychecks.
The paychecks.
The paychecks, business opportunities. My plan, right, is once I get done with college, is I want to work with startup companies, and I just want to bounce between them. And then one day I want to like be like, yeah, I used to work at this company before it blew up, and I was like, yeah, I was part of their like original 5 who made this app.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. That's the end goal, actually. That's my end goal.
You're starting to sound like a computer science version of another guy I know. Big ambitions.
Ain't no way you just said that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you just said that like that. No. Let's see, bro. That's in like in like 6 years though.
I have faith in you though. Like I believe in you.
I don't believe in you.
Okay.
Next topic. Okay, never mind. I hope it works, because if that doesn't work, then it was real awkward.
I hope people are watching the video version, so at least they know that if it's silent, at least they know I'm pressing buttons on the mixer.
I'm playing. I care for you. I know you'll make good art.
Oh.
Good. I meant digital graphics, digital design.
I'm gonna make a movie one day.
I'm making a movie one day.
Also, actually, no, we do have a secret project though going on behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, we can't tell that one person though.
Right. Well, no, just anyone in general.
Okay.
At least my friends.
Okay, your friends. I told my friends.
Oh, I don't care. My friends, just know that a secret project is in the works. So hopefully I'll actually follow through with it. That's my problem. I start so many things, and I just don't follow through anything.
Well, this one's for sure gonna go through though, right?
Right, buddy.
Like, there's no way it just doesn't go.
No, like I mean, this is the third night in a row we've streamed. like I'm not saying that we're gonna do this daily. Hopefully D302 turns into a weekly thing. And okay.
Maybe I feel like maybe maybe on a rare occasion twice a week.
Twice a week?
Yeah, because
Alright.
either like Thursday night when you leave or Friday. I don't know.
I think it'll work well. What was that? Anyways, okay, yeah. So this is our first podcast.
True.
I know it's kind of scuffed right now. Sometimes we're taking breaks. You know, I also think we're a lot funnier than what we're going on like right now.
Yeah.
Dude, we had some good bits. We had some good bits yesterday.
Oh, the Flintstone gummy
bits.
That'll come up again in a future episode. I'm sure it will.
But just so you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and give a backstory of why we named it the D302 podcast.
Wait, before you say that, can I? Okay, there will be the first 2 episodes will be an epilogue on the D302 YouTube channel.
Okay.
So it'll be out there for those that are interested, but just know it is not the official podcast.
Right. The official podcast starts today.
Yeah, this is episode 1 here.
This is episode 1. All right.
But if they're interested, just know settings have changed since then. Equipment has changed since then. It'll look the same kind of, but it has changed.
The studio has changed since then. Also, hopefully we can get better. There's a main camera. This is video format. I need to get used to looking at the video. There's a computer screen to my right that I keep looking off at. I keep looking at you a lot, which I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. And
I'll look at my computer. We do have chat.
So right now we have Kai and Taylor in chat who have just been sitting there.
2 of his friends. I do want to answer one of the questions real quick.
Is it what is D302? Why they named it that?
Yeah, why we named it the D302 podcast. We named it that because that's the name of our room.
That's where we live, man. D302.
We went through so many different like name ideas, and there was like a bunch that we were having that just weren't sticking. What was Rambling Roommates?
Yeah, to put it out there, I really liked that one.
Yeah, so that was suggested by my brother.
Low Gang.
If you're listening, Low Gang.
Low Gang.
Addi really, really, really liked Rambling Roommates.
The freak? That's my Oiler. Sorry, keep going.
I don't know if I don't think I liked it per se, but definitely Addi liked it. Don't blame him, blame me. Then we had a few different things. We had what were some other ones?
It was like something after hours or late night.
Oh yeah, it was like after hours. It was like roommate after hours or something like that.
It was something like that.
I really liked With a Friend. I thought With a Friend.
I hated that one.
Really?
Yeah, I really hated it.
I was like, if Addison does With a Friend, holy cow! Like it was going to be such a cool podcast. With a Friend, I thought that was cool because especially we also had an issue with the roommate part because we want to be open to guests. We are going to have a lot of guests on this pod, hopefully.
True.
And so one of the things was we didn't want to just be like, oh, this is only 2 roommates. It's not only going to be 2 roommates. Like we said, we have some friends that might want to come on here and play some music. We have other friends that just might want to come on here and chat. So we wanted it to be inclusive to all. So we couldn't do 2 roommates. We thought maybe dorm mates or something like with dorm, like the dorms after. We also thought of back halls after hours.
Yeah, so we had words, right? It was back halls, after hours, rambling. And there's one more. What was it?
Dorm, like dorm room.
Nah, I don't think it was dorm.
Really?
I have it on my laptop over there, but I have to grab that later.
Also, this is just whoever wants to start this, you can do it. I don't have time to start this. If you want to go back through there and literally just theme your podcast around government conspiracy theories and title the podcast Untitled.
Yeah, I figured that one. It's like the Kendrick Lamar album.
There you go. That's gonna be like, I think you would blow up. I think that would be like one, because like everyone loves like the true crime stuff.
Yeah.
So like there you go. Free idea. But anyways, why we named it the D302 podcast?
We completely went off track there.
Right. That's the name of our dorm.
And that is where we live.
The room. We live in D wing, and the 3rd floor, where the first door on the right, D302. So
Sorry, my bad. I'll take a second to thank Fluff. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not, but he gifted a sub. Appreciate that, man.
oh really?
He's single. Dude, this past few days between Tinsley, Fluff, and Isaac, money's raining, man.
So
We're farming.
guys, we've actually made
I think
40.
I think we're at $30 right now.
30,
Yeah.
yes. $30 currently. Should we?
Oh,
should
it
we have
keeps
our
going
cash
up.
apps?
It keeps going up.
We have our cash apps.
We can add it later.
Yeah, we'll add our cash apps, and so that way.
Oh, and Kai gifted, and Fluff is just keep donating, man. The podcast,
Whoa.
the pod will get better and better equipment.
Guys, we're starting a hype train. Literally, jump on and start the hype
That is
train.
not how it works. So we were talking in an earlier podcast how Lucas is new to Twitch. He has no idea how Twitch works.
But I do have a Twitch story. I got to share. I have to share
Okay,
the
hold
Twitch
on.
story.
So
yeah,
this
you
whole
tell
time
us.
I've been trying to teach him emotes like Sag and like. Do you remember
Joy.
That's not a Twitch emote. That's just an emoji. It
My
was
bad, guys. My bad.
Sag, Pog. Do you remember what Pog is?
Yeah.
Sag, Pog, and Pause Champ. Do you remember what Pause Champ was?
No.
No. Do you know Stare Champ?
N-
No.
This is
Let's
so embarrassing for me.
Yeah, you should be. I'm just playing. Nah, it's probably a good thing. Like that you don't, because it's like Twitch culture is a little like it can get weird,
Okay.
very fast. So as like you don't know anything, it's like oh he's pure. He's a little pure, you know. So that's a good thing.
Right.
Don't be ashamed.
Well, the one Twitch story I do have. Oh, this is probably like. This is gonna sound sad. This is the proudest moment of my life, or at least the happiest. It was like 2 days after my birthday.
How old were you turning?
19.
Oh wait, it was that recent. I thought this was like years ago.
No, I was turning 19 earlier this year. It was like May 2022.
Yeah.
It was 24th, I think. My favorite YouTuber in general. He's a Minecrafter. His name's Waddles. He starts streaming. You know, his streams aren't like too big. So like he's able to like, I guess, see chat more than other bigger creators.
Sure.
And so I was like, hey Waddles, it was my birthday a few days ago. Can I get a happy belated birthday? And he was like, for sure. Happy belated birthday, Lucas. Oh, the best feeling in the
Did
world.
you clip it though?
I clipped it.
Okay, that's good.
I clipped it. And then I went back to the VOD and I keep watching it. Gosh. Whenever I'm sad, I literally just replay that clip. Because it makes me so happy.
I think something happened to Kai as well. Something happened like that. But I'm gonna comment on chat quick here.
All right.
This is also gonna be so. This is the first official podcast, right? So we're taking this VOD, and I'm gonna strip the audio, so it's just audio, and then we're uploading the audio.
Yes, to
We're
Spotify.
uploading the audio on Spotify, and I guess Apple
other
Music.
podcasting apps.
Because for some reason, I have a few friends who refuse to use Spotify.
That's crazy.
You also don't use Spotify,
Dude. Okay. If I had to like rank what listening like music or I guess audio apps I use, Spotify is up there.
Yeah,
Because all like
we will. Sorry.
about like 70% of the time, I'm listening to a podcast on Spotify.
Yeah.
30% of the time, okay. I freaking use Amazon Music
What?
because
Do people actually use Amazon Music?
I have Amazon Prime.
But everyone has Amazon Prime, but no one uses Amazon Music, right?
But like, okay, I don't have Spotify Premium, so I'm too poor to pay for Apple Music. I'm not paying for Spotify Premium,
That is funny.
so I go to Amazon Music, and half the songs I want to listen to, they just don't have.
That is so funny, man.
So like, I don't know. Is Spotify? I think you were telling me Spotify though. Spotify is the deal with students. That's like $1 a month. If
Yeah.
that's true, I'll get it.
Okay, I don't know if it's $1, but I know it's like you won't even notice it's out of your bank account type of thing.
$2.
Maybe. But like it's cheap, man. And like
Like,
it's like a social thing. It's a social status. I think.
I guess okay. I can see what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I do not care. I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
I remember when I got you onto Forces for the first time.
Oh,
That was a big upgrade
Okay, yeah.
in
I
social
have
status right there.
I have a pair of Forces over there. We actually have matching Forces that we need to wear
True.
together one day and twin.
Maybe.
Just because, bro.
Or-
Just because I sent him a picture. I was like, yo,
yeah, dude, you sent me
was
that
like-
photo in I don't know where you were at, Richmond or something. I don't know where that was.
Lexington.
But like those shoes, they looked fire. And I was like, I need me a pair.
Right.
So I was blowing up your phone because you weren't responding to me. So
'Cause
I
I
was
was
like,
trying on shoes.
Lucas, don't leave yet. Please don't leave. I'll cash app you right now. Go grab me those pair of shoes in my size. And then you grabbed them.
All right.
But I didn't think you were gonna get the same pair of shoes as I did.
Dude, I wanted those shoes. That's why I was doing this. But so I've got Forces over there. I've also got some nice Adidas. I know you were checking out earlier.
Dude, the Adidas from the back look like, damn, those look fire. And then I
Right.
turned them around, I was like, what the hell is this?
My mom says they're old man shoes.
They're
I
something,
think,
man.
I think they look pretty cool. But
You know, all the shoes I have are actually Nikes.
really,
Besides the premium white people chanclas. I think everything else is just Nike.
I've heard that. Okay, I like Nike, right?
I figured with Nike, yeah, I like them.
I only used to buy Nike. I now think that Adidas. I think Adidas is more comfortable right now.
They're Ultra Boosts. I think that's what they're called. They're mad comfortable. They're like 200 something though, but they're not. That's not bad.
I have no idea what you're talking
Good quality shoe though.
about. See, okay, we just gotta chat. Adidas is the best. Definitely.
Yeah. I also doesn't care about his social status though.
We're the same.
Yeah, that's first. And Taylor is still stuck in. Taylor said
Converse?
Converses are the best. I think he's still stuck in middle school.
Yeah.
So my friend Kai, right? He every single year of I don't think they were Converses. They were what is another shoe that's like Converse? They're like
Vans.
no, not Vans.
Bro.
What were they? Were they Converses? He every single year of elementary school, he got a custom made pair. So he would put like superheroes on it and some stuff like that, and he would bring them to school every single year. And it was so cool because I was with him since I think it was third grade, fourth, fifth. I
Why
don't
are you
know when.
asking me? Why are you
I don't know
asking
when
me?
I met Kai, but I remember he had like 2 or 3 pairs, and they were so cool, so cool. And then he got skinny, man.
When
Kai
I met,
used to be chubby like me.
really?
Yeah, he used to be chubby,
Gary used to be chubby like you.
like
in
me.
elementary school, he was big. He was big. Okay, you're pretty big.
I'd say I'd say he could have just said fat, but that works too.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sure this is gonna be awkward. Maybe Garrett's a little offended right now when I say.
I don't think he cares.
Look, we're comfortable enough. We're comfortable enough. We can,
might
we
be a
can
little
just-
too comfortable. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Dude, literally every night before I go to bed, you're like, I hope you kill yourself tonight. Just jump out the
my
window.
God. That's what.
I
That's
hope you
did
don't
me
wake up in
yesterday.
the morning. I hope you don't wake up tomorrow morning.
Oh
I hope
my
that-
God.
I hope I don't have a roommate anymore.
Yeah, I say everything but the KYS part.
Okay.
I just want you to fall off the window. That's it.
Do you not wonder how like that makes me feel?
I don't care. That's it.
This is like the first episode, and we're already going to.
Yeah, this is gonna. I'm gonna be the solo. I'm gonna be on the solo episode tomorrow.
feel like it doesn't work with the title then. Then I want my title back. Guys,
No,
I came up with the title.
I'm keeping the title.
I came up with the
I'm
title.
keeping the title. When are we gonna talk about the homosexual part?
The homosexual?
Yeah,
I feel like we.
that's gotta be a whole other episode, right?
I mean, it's like a 10-minute segment.
No.
Yeah.
There is regulated. There's a lot of laws in the homosexual part.
I don't think so.
There is.
I don't think so.
There is. Cause how do I say this without like putting myself out there?
Just put
So
yourself
like
out there.
me and the homies get more like
Freaky.
we love each other more. That sounds weird. I don't know how to say it, man.
Oh,
But
my
like
Lord.
I don't think me and my homies compare to you and your homies.
Dude, okay. I'm a very. Okay. This is going to sound. Okay. I'm a very touchy person, I guess. In a sense that, like, if I'm, like, telling my friends goodbye, I'm going to give them a hug. If I see my friends that I haven't seen in a long time, I'm going to give them a hug.
See, I'm the opposite though. I do not like physical
But
touch.
see, yeah, that's the thing with you. So I guess I'm not touchy. I guess, yeah.
I like words.
My love language is physical touch.
Is that mine's like what is mine? I mean, I know you can't
Why are
answer
you
that,
asking
but like,
me?
it's
This is the second time today you just asked me a question
okay. I'm not
that I
actually
would
asking
not be
you.
able to answer.
I'm like asking myself, but out loud. You know?
Sure.
It is like that. But I think I just like talking to people, and like, cause I can depict like what's actually like true and what they're just saying. I'm like deeper. Some dumb. Like maybe I'm just different.
I don't think like that though. Like, I do. Like, okay, before I meet my friends, I'm always like, they're probably talking crap about me. But then once I meet them in person, I don't think about that anymore.
You know, I almost. Never mind. Never mind.
You on what?
Nothing. I almost did nothing. Nothing.
All right,
Nothing.
all right. We'll move on.
Yeah, move on.
Anyways, yeah, it's very sad between us because, like, literally, I would like, I just want to give you a hug.
Freak hug. I just don't want to be
Sometimes
touched, man.
I know. I don't touch you.
This dude hops on my bed and like goes orangutan beast mode on me. And I'm like, get the freak off of me, Lucas.
That's because you make me mad.
No.
And I want to make you mad.
No.
Like, you make me mad, and so I have to like, I gotta teach you a lesson. But I can only do it when the windows are open. I gotta.
hate that,
I
man.
hope there's some bad indie girl just over in the dorm, like. And I hope they can see through the window. I
See,
see
you got someone though, and I don't have
That is
anyone.
true.
So what if they think I'm taken?
I hope they do. Like, I'm ruining.
Then
your
I'm
chances.
losing. Yeah, I'm losing chances.
Yeah, because you made me mad. Because you said, "I hope you don't wake up tomorrow morning." And so I'm like, okay. Well, I hope you never find love. I hope you never feel the touch of a woman.
God. A little deeper than dying. IMO.
I don't think so.
IMO.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
But anyways,
Anyways.
you just.
What?
But when the windows are closed, I think a hug every once in a while would not kill you. But I'm not going to force you to give me a hug. If you don't like hugs, I got to live with that. I can give you
Amen. That's it.
a wave. I'll wave goodbye.
A wave goodbye.
And I don't want to give you, it's not like every time I see you, I'm like, oh, Addy, come here. But it's like, oh, Addy, we're not going to see each other for 3 months. We are leaving each other for 3 months.
I didn't even see you when I left. You know that?
I know.
I think you had class or you had something.
I had to go. I had a final project I was working on, and I needed his help, the teacher's help. So I had to go there. Yeah, I expected 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes. I thought it was going to be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It ended up taking like 2 hours. And he was talking to me, and this whole time I felt my phone buzzing. And I'd look on my Apple Watch and it's like Addison Pryor is typing. And I was holding back tears because I was like,
Actually?
no!
Okay, man. Why'd you lie?
Yes. I was holding back
Nope.
tears. No, I was like, I did feel pretty crappy. I was like, man, I wish so bad that I at least could have been there and like just helping you move out.
Dude,
Like,
I had to wake up Isaac that day to help move me out because I couldn't get there's no elevator. You know how there's no elevator?
yeah,
in that
there's
building?
no elevator. In
So I had to take
Commonwealth.
that big blue cart all the way down the stairs, and man, that was rough.
See, you could have had your roommate helping you, but
True.
instead he was.
You left there, all my stuff was out there, and then you came back, I was gone.
I know.
And I'll see you in 3 months.
It was so weird. It was so weird because like I had never seen the room that empty because you moved in before me, right? You did the fresh start,
Yeah.
so you were able to move in a week before me. When I moved in, I guess my side of the room was incomplete. But then like ever since that day, there's at least sheets on the bed. There was at least like my desk had like my Keurig and stuff. I've had my pegboard up, and then we leave, you leave, and it was definitely a weird feeling. I think I was actually starting to feel sad, like a lot. But then okay, guys. I know we keep like flaming each other, but we actually really like
Dude,
each
we
other.
flame each other so much,
But,
man.
like, if we didn't, and every night I was coming home, and I was like laying in bed, and I was like, Addy, I had such a rough day, but I love you. And he's like, I love you too, Lucas. That's not true friendship to me. Like with you.
Do you want to give him like how it actually goes?
Okay. So I come home today, I lay on my bed, I go through everything. I just start reading like
You
every
talk about
bad
your
thing
day.
that happened about my day.
Yeah.
He listens to it, and then at the end he was like, man, can you just stop whining?
Sure.
But like, he made sure to like let me know he was listening.
Yeah.
So like I knew you were listening. So like I knew what was actually there. And I'm not saying like that's how I make friends is just being rude to like all my friends. There are some friends I have that like I don't think I've ever said anything rude to. And that doesn't mean we're any less of a friend. But like there's just some friends that you just have to call each other like I don't know. You just gotta insult each other. You guys have to say the other one has a small wiener.
Yeah.
Like you just I don't know. Does that make sense? I feel like that does not make sense at all.
Like for those who like, like if you know type of
Right,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Kai and I used to go crazy on each other.
really,
Yeah, now we're chill.
we'll
We don't go crazy that hard anymore.
I feel like that used to be me and Garrett too. Okay, it was usually just me, and it's because he. I used to go to school and I used to be like, "Screw you, Garrett. You're so stupid. You're so dumb. I hate you.
Yeah.
Die in a fire." And then like he was like, but now I think I've matured enough where now I'm like, hey,
Now
Garrett,
that you mentioned that, actually, I don't think me and the homies talk like that no more. We don't flame each other.
you're the only person I flame now.
Yeah, you're the only person I flame now. Actually,
What does that say?
I don't know. What if we actually hate each other, but we're just making it work?
I could talk to our RA and get some room swaps going.
Nah, that's fine.
Can we still record the pod?
You know what's crazy though is that
Can we still record the pod?
how fast we clicked though.
I want to say it was because we were quote unquote forced to, just because if I didn't talk to you, it was going to be a long year because you were
Yes.
right next to me.
I mean, you heard the stories through our mutuals who had like horrible roommates, you know?
Right. That it was miserable. Like just hearing some people's stories, and I was so afraid that I was just gonna get like some like nightmare roommate, but it ended up being like pretty okay.
Yeah, I'd say pretty okay.
I don't know why it's so funny to me, but like that first night, I remember laying in bed, and I was tired after moving in all day.
Talking about the fan incident,
No, not the fan incident. The
Chonies incident.
yes,
The
it was
Chonies
because
incident.
okay, I just wanted to put my pajamas on and go to sleep, but I was so nervous about changing in front of you, and I like it's not like I've changed in front of people before, but it was just like I didn't know how you were going to like. The only people I've really changed in front of were my friends that I had been friends with for a while.
Sure.
I'm meeting you for the first time today, face to face, and I wanted to like just. I was like, I was so nervous. I was texting my mom, and I was like,
Really?
yes. I was like, do you think he would care if I change in front of him? I don't want to just like stand up and just pull down my pants. I mean, I had underwear on. It's not like my
Yeah,
full
yeah.
schlong's just gonna be waving around. But I didn't want to like. I didn't want to be disrespectful. So she was like, just ask him and just make sure it's okay. And I was like, hey, Addy, you care if I change it?
Yeah, the way I remember the way you worded it was so like I don't know what innocent's not the right word, but like you were just curious. I don't like I don't know what word to put there, but you were like, I don't know, man.
See, this is why December 25th, your thesaurus is going to become in hand.
Okay, dude.
So that way, but no, I get what you're saying. Like I was timid. Would you say timid?
Maybe that's like mild, right?
No, timid's like intimidated. Yeah, intimidated.
You were intimidated by me.
Not intimidated by you, dude. If I was intimidated by you, like I said, okay. Addison, he's literally just a big giant teddy bear. That is the thing. He is a big giant
RDF teddy bear for sure.
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 But like, so like, I wasn't intimidated by you, but I was like, I don't know. I didn't want to just change in front of you randomly, and then you be offended or something, and then it just changed the rest of the relationship for the rest of the year. So that's why I had to ask, and I was like, can I change in front of you?
And I think I remember my response being like, yeah, I don't give it.
Right.
I don't care, man. Do whatever you gotta do.
Right. And I changed. And then, okay, Addison's also a trooper. Okay, there's like a lot of other stories that I think we can get into. How long have we been?
We're probably hitting like 15 minutes right now.
50 minutes? Okay, I think we have time for a few more stories.
Wait, can I get out my story first?
Yeah, sorry.
So my first impression, because I moved in before Lucas, right? And I got to the room before, like,
oh, come on.
my first few impressions of Lucas were so poor, man. They were so bad. This guy walked into the room, right? And I just saw anime posters everywhere and an Among Us pillow, bro. I was like, Uh-oh. What did I just get myself into? And you had like the clock, the Keurig coffee machine. Like it just I just got a bad taste in my mouth, right?
Right.
And I'm so thankful when you came back, you did not fit the like stereotype that I had going in my head.
Okay.
And then I found out you played Pokemon Go.
Okay, I do play Pokemon Go like religiously. But okay, let me explain myself.
Yeah, he's a big animator.
Actually don't watch that many animes. I could probably name how many animes I watch in like, I don't know, 7
Hands?
No, 7 fingers.
Oh, really? That's it?
No, I mean, I'm not gonna count them right here, but I don't watch that many.
So I watch more than you. Watched
Definitely.
more than you.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think so. Maybe. We'll have to talk about that later.
Okay.
But anyways, I watch Attack on Titan, which I feel like even people that don't watch anime watch Attack on Titan. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case.
Yeah. Attack on Titan's almost up there with like, I want to say it's up there with like Dragon Ball Z.
Right. Okay,
and like
there you go.
Pokemon, you know?
Yeah. So like, I started watching that in like 6th grade, and I had a poster for it. I have a poster. It's hanging up on the wall. I love it. So that's your Attack on Titan poster. I actually had another one. My girlfriend got it for me, and it ripped.
Is it that? Oh, where'd you get the
I bought that
JJK
one.
one? You
Oh,
got that one?
okay. Yeah. Chloe also made me
I did see that. Yeah,
Jujutsu Kaisen one.
the JJK one.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, it's actually really good. The glass is painted.
That glass is painted.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not like it's like the glass is painted and in
So
the
it's
frame.
like just the yellow part.
No, like okay, it's in a frame, and it's glass in a frame. If you took the frame off, it'd be just the glass, and if you took the glass off, there'd be nothing there.
That's
so that's
cool.
what it is. Yeah, and they did a really good job on it. Now, okay, they also got me a Radiohead poster.
And we just got a frame for it too the other day.
Yeah, we did. Okay, I broke the frame. I broke the first frame.
I completely forgot about
we had
that,
to go out
man.
and get a second frame. But okay, I feel like that's more okay. I didn't have it the first day, but I feel like that's more of a. I feel like that's more of like a red flag than the anime poster.
The Radiohead?
Yes.
I had no clue going like. They're rock, right?
Alt rock.
Or like
I guess.
alt.
Alt rock.
I don't really have much of a background in that kind of music, so I didn't know that was a red flag.
So that's what I like. Yeah, if I definitely like, if someone come up to me and said, "I listened to Radiohead, too," I'm never talking to that person again.
Don't the baddies listen to Radiohead too, though?
The ones that will ruin your life.
Those ones, like
Yes.
are they emo? They're emo too, right? No,
I get a little.
little.
That okay. Now to explain the Among Us pillow.
It's so
Me
funny,
and my
man.
friend Jared, we went to Five Below, and we got matching Among Us pillows because we thought it was so stupid. And we're like, let's just get them.
I can't believe like you had the cojones to bring it to college and like
Dude, okay.
have that beer, and it was like because you remember your bed was made,
Right.
and it was like the pillow that was like that sits in between like the big pillows and then there's the small pillow, you know.
Right.
It was the small, like that was the first pillow out there.
know.
It was like, oh my god.
If I could go back and do that again, I would not put that up top.
Wouldn't?
No. I would instead like,
I would have hid my Among Us pillow
yeah, I'd have hit
in the
it
trash can.
until I got to talk to you, and then like as soon as my family left, I'd be like, also, this is a stupid Among Us pillow that I found. It's funny. I'm not a Among Us kid, but it's a funny little pillow,
Yeah.
and I use it every night. And then I moved in this year. I swear to God, every picture my mom took of me and posted to Instagram and Facebook has the Among Us pillow in it, and I don't think like everyone that sees it is along for the joke. So like they're not in on the joke. So they literally thinking like,
This grown ass kid is a
unironically,
sophomore in college
right?
with an Among Us pillow on his bed.
Lucas is an Among Us kid, and I was so afraid of that. Well, like I didn't even notice it until you pointed it out, and you were like, "It's in there. It's in there. It's in." Yep, Lucas, it's in all of them. The Among Us pillow makes a cameo in all these
But
pictures.
I missed the Among Us pillow when I took the first day of school photo for you, though.
Yes. The first day of school photo I had Addison take. We forgot to put the Among Us pillow in.
True.
How we forget that?
How we forget that?
But okay.
Dude, there's so much more we can talk about.
I
We don't
know.
have time for it tonight, but
Okay.
what's
Do you-
episode 2 finna be on?
I don't know what episode 2 is going to be on. Do you think we can cover nights together? How well?
Nights?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like some of the crazy nights we had. Okay, you know what? We'll save that for episode 2. We'll be way more organized than this. This one we were kind of scatterbrained. I think for episode 2, I think we can talk about crazy dorm stories. We can focus more on dorm stories, and we'll actually have like a whole list of like, okay, here's story number 1. Okay, not like that.
Yeah, and
But,
I get
like,
what you're saying, though.
We'll have a conversation
You know, our
about.
current dorm is haunted. For
Yes,
those who
our
don't
current
know.
dorm is haunted. I don't want. Okay, but we won't get into
We can talk about it
why
later.
or who haunts it.
It's Mills.
Okay,
It's
Millie.
Millie.
Millie haunts the dorm.
Millie's a bit active in the nighttime.
Let's just say, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! When the can
she's-
fell over. Yeah. That's okay.
She's
Next time.
kind
next
of a
time.
freak.
How you say Millie the ghost a freak?
Can we not say that?
He did.
That don't mean.
Ain't no way.
No.
That's
This
worse
isn't-
than the Grammy section. I just playing. But yeah, our dorm haunted, and then just like the weird things we had to go through. And like, yeah, that's a
Oh yeah, that's a whole podcast all on its own.
actually.
So I definitely think we probably should end it here. But all right, yeah. So right now, I guess we don't really.
we
have
could
an
do
intro.
ghost stories one time. Not only at the dorm, but do you have personal ghost stories?
Okay, I do have. I have a few personal ghost stories. Like
Man,
maybe
for
one
someone
or
who don't
two.
believe in ghosts, you sure
Okay,
got some experience
I don't believe in
ghosts.
ghosts. I don't
man.
believe in ghosts. Okay,
I believe
cards,
in ghosts.
cards on the table. They ain't real.
Cards on the table, they are real. They are, man. Like you just can't explain some stuff without it just being ghosts
All right, but also, I don't
or
know.
demons.
Okay, no, not demons either.
I
But
think demons are
we
real.
also have very. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but we kind of have different religious standpoints.
Oh, for sure.
Right. I think that could also be its own episode too. If
Okay. We can
you
get
know-
deep into that. 'Cause I remember
Right.
we used to do it at night. 'Cause
yes,
Every few nights. Yeah, I don't think we've had any this semester. Not yet.
it's too early.
But we will just talk at night, come pitch dark, like eyes on the ceiling, and we'll just go off on like with deep topics.
Okay. Have you ever? Okay. I keep saying okay a lot.
Okay.
It's just something so like about it being dark, and literally, like you said, you're just lying on your back. You're not on your phone. You just stare at the ceiling, and you just listen to each other, and it's such a magical feeling
It is a magical feeling, man.
because like
then,
I'm not gonna lie, I cried during a few of those talks. I cried during a few of
I
those talks.
do remember because they got deep, man. I'm not playing.
There was
they
a
got
bunch
deep.
that like I also there's a few that were okay. I guess earlier into like I do remember one I cried with was really around October, November-ish.
On my
That's-
birthday.
Yeah. And that was like not very cuz like I guess we've been friends for more than a year now. So not even very that long into our friendship, we were already like just crying around each other. We were very comfortable around each other.
I say we was crying.
We was crying around each other.
Nah,
and it
you was
weird-
crying.
No, I definitely cried. I'm. You know what? I don't care. I was crying. I was crying.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's like that's whatever.
Just because, like, I mean, I don't think we will get into those chats.
Yeah, those ones are a little personal.
Yeah, those stay with us. Those stay with
Yeah.
us. It's also just like how. Okay, this is okay. Do you guys ever watch streamers or YouTubers or something, and you just wonder what it looks like behind the camera? Like you're like, okay, what if I look at like past their camera? Like what would I see? How does their room look? I don't know why. I was telling Addison this. I think it's just so cool that it's like now it's my turn and I get to see like what the room looks like, and you guys don't get to see it. Like, you guys have no idea what it looks like. I don't know. I just think that's cool.
Whatever floats your boat, man. I never thought of it before you mentioned it, but
Really?
I bet there's a lot of people who wonder, like, damn, what's on the other side of the camera, you know?
Right.
I don't like the cables being shown in the back, but maybe.
I do. I think that looks good. All right, yeah. So if you guys have like any comments or suggestions or criticisms, comment it. I guess go find our YouTube and comment
What they
it.
finna comment on YouTube?
YouTube. We might have an Instagram. We might have a Twitter sometime. I don't know. I made a Twitter for Two Dummies One Podcast.
Yeah.
It has 2 followers, me and my mom. Garrett,
W.
the co-host, didn't even follow it. It was literally just me and my mom that followed it. I tweeted on there, like no interaction whatsoever. But I don't know. I know a lot of your friends use Twitter, right?
No.
Oh.
I get clowned on for using Twitter, man.
What?
Twitter's a like you don't want to ever
it.
tell someone you use Twitter.
It's just
or Reddit.
Okay, Reddit. I can see not telling Reddit. I feel like Twitter though. I feel like everyone uses Twitter, but no one really,
Publicly says it.
Yeah.
I can
like,
get behind that.
I feel like if I don't know. I feel like people our age should just be on Twitter.
You think?
Okay, you should.
Man.
I feel like everyone should be on Twitter.
Nah, you
but
seen
at the
some
same
mistakes,
time,
bro.
At the same time, get off of Twitter. Like if you're on Twitter,
True.
get off of Twitter. But if you're not on Twitter, get on Twitter.
That's fair. I just like to watch from the sidelines, I guess, you know?
It's just like yik yak. Oh my lord, guys.
If you go to any private public university, I guess high schools have it now.
High school apparently has it now. Get yik yak. Oh my lord, the stuff that goes on yik yak, and now they have pictures too. I'm waiting till I see a wiener pic.
People keep talking about it, but I think there's an algorithm that will detect it and then delete it.
Surely, because like it's already been like 48 hours. Surely someone would have at least posted like one, maybe a titty pic. But
Yeah.
like, whoa, that was too quick.
Sorry.
But I definitely think you should get Yik Yak. It's anonymous. It's all anonymous. You know how many stuff I'm trying to get my yak karma up. So like I'll think of like, I'm like, okay, something that's not actually true, but just something that will get like a lot of people will upvote and give me yak karma.
It's farming Reddit karma, pretty much.
Trying to. But I think I'm like, because you downloaded it last year, right?
Yeah.
And I've already caught up to you.
Yeah.
In like a few days.
But I'd never post this. Like, I have to show you my yaks just to show you what I've done. It's nothing crazy.
Well, like mine's okay. I don't
You're
think mine's
posting
crazy.
to farm.
Right. Okay. That's true. I'm posting stuff that I know people. Okay.
Like, I hear you in your bed posting, you're like, they gonna love this one.
I think I keep hitting the mic. But yeah, like I made one about Addison's butt a few days ago. But I made sure to keep out any like okay, I was like, you know what's going to get a bunch of upvotes? If people can like think like, oh, maybe 2 girls. Maybe it's 2 girls, you know? Maybe we have a little like lesbian action. And then it was doing all right. It was like it got like maybe 10 upvotes. And then someone commented and said like easy claps or something like that. And I was like, you know, he was like, hey cheese, should I drop her hints? And I made sure to say, should I drop her hints? And I did like the eyes emoji. And then I got like almost instantly 3 more comments was like, oh my god, go after her, bro. Like not like that, but like they were definitely like, dude, do it. $100 says you won't. First of all,
Wait, did someone actually say that?
someone said $100 you won't. Why in the world would you say that on Yik Yak, bro? It just because it's anonymous doesn't mean you should be saying that. And I guess just because it's anonymous doesn't mean I should be posting.
No idea how the internet works.
I do. But I hate the internet. But that's where you can find
D302
the D302 show podcast.
vlog.
It's not a vlog.
It's a vlog.
Man, okay, we are definitely gonna have to end it.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up here.
Wrap it up.
Do you want to do the outro?
Yeah, the outro. Right as of right now, I guess we'll just
Saying
start
bye.
dropping everything. Say bye.
Socials? Do you want to drop socials?
Yeah. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Lucas Vargas 21. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll give that next week because I really don't know my handle. What about you?
Don't follow me.
At Life of Addi on YouTube and
That's not it.
Shot by Addi on Instagram.
Nope. I changed it. I changed all my ads.
And what else?
Well, yeah, my regular
Addi Sleeper.
account. There
Addi
you go.
Sleeper.
That's it.
I've already named two other ones, so go follow them on there. Like I said, if you like this show, just know it's gonna get better.
Ooh, first episode.
Yeah, first episode.
Ran rough compared to our past two streams. This is because I don't know.
It seemed more more pressure. It seemed more pressure. Like I felt like yesterday we're like, okay, this one really doesn't matter. We were
just talking.
More.
We were just like that's literally all we were doing was talking.
Right, and then tonight. So I definitely think like the first 20-30 minutes of it was. I'm afraid to go back and listen to it.
Yeah, because I bet it was really like. I don't want to cringe. Is that the word cringe?
Maybe not cringe. Maybe just awkward. Definitely awkward.
Yeah,
but I feel like once we started thinking of different things and we were able to move on, I feel like
we did the cookie cutter icebreakers on like who we are, like what we're doing.
Right. They're supposed to be awkward.
Yeah.
How many you don't know how many I've done? I've actually only done one this semester. But like I hated it. I hate icebreakers. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and end it.
Yeah, let's just call it there. I appreciate you guys for listening.
Follow us on Spotify, the D302 show, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be linking this out. If you like it, share it with your friends. Please.
Every single podcast that is recorded that you're currently listening to is also streamed on Twitch.
Right.
Now, Yo Addi with 3 eyes. Yo YOADDIII.
Right. And it's going to be a little bit. So by the time you guys hear this, of course, we're not streaming this live because if you're listening on Spotify. But we might be live recording another episode. Just maybe we'll have a system to like say, hey,
drop a follow, and I think if you
drop a follow,
when you follow, you get notified.
Notification. Yeah. So that'll be good.
To see video, because we are streaming this with cameras. They will be on D302 YouTube as well.
Right. And so you'll be able to go through there and actually watch previous videos.
The epilogue, the two.
Epilogue. If
the
you can't
two,
get enough.
what's like sacred? Not sacred. Like weird videos.
Right.
Man.
Right.
But that's that, man.
Before we got all the technology figured out. But yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll hopefully see you next episode. So thank you.